Good morning, dear students. How are you? I hope you're fine. Today we're going to have isosceles and equilateral triangles. Okay, first of all, can you see in this triangle? I have three sides are equal. So this is an equilateral triangle. Okay, when I have equilateral triangle, therefore the three angles are equal. Okay, every equilateral triangle is isosceles or not? Yeah, they are isosceles because the equilateral triangle, it has three equal sides. Therefore, it has two equal sides. So, it's isosceles. Remember, isosceles is a triangle that has only two equal sides, right? So, every equilateral triangle is considered isosceles triangle. Every isosceles triangle here is equilateral? No, because isosceles, as I told you, just two sides and the equilateral, three equal sides. Okay, so if we have here two sides are equal, so in this triangle it's called isosceles. Remember, so it has a base, okay, and it has legs and base angles and also a vertex here. Can you see the vertex here? It's here, this is the vertex, and base angles and base here, and legs and base angles, and here the base angles. Okay, so in the isosceles triangle, so I have here congruent base angles. B and C are congruent, and this is the converse of isosceles triangle. So if you have here two angles are equal, therefore their legs DE and EF are congruent, right? I have here measure of angle F and measure of angle. He asks me here, find the measure of an angle. Okay, find measure of angle F. Where is measure of angle F here? He gives me the legs here are equal, the two sides are equal, and this is the vertex. Therefore, it's an isosceles triangle. Therefore, measure of angle D is congruent to measure of angle F. Okay, so if it's given here, this is 22 degrees. Okay, so therefore I have here also measure of angle F equal measure of angle D, measure of angle F, measure of angle D equal. So if I get here D, let D equal X. Okay, then F will be the same X because they are congruent, right? Right. So I have here the sum of X and the sum of D and the sum of B, the sum of angle D and the sum of angle B gives me 2x. Okay, 2x here plus 22 gives me the total here angles of the triangle is 180 degree, right? So therefore 22 go to the other side, 2x will give me 158. It will go with negative. So just x is what is 79 degrees. Okay, here this one, remember, I have here, he asks me to get measure of angle G. Where is measure of angle G? This one. And this is 3x. It's very easy. And given here, as you see, the two legs are, yes, they are congruent. So I have here the two base angles are congruent, isosceles triangle. So measure of angle J will be congruent or equal to measure of angle G. So 3x equals to x plus 44. 3x will be equal to x plus 44. So x will go to the other side by negative. It will give me 3x minus 2x. So it gives me here, okay, so it gives me just 1x and 44. So 1x with 44. So we have here 2x with 44. 3 minus 1x equal just 1x. Okay, again please. Here again I have 3x and x goes to the other side by negative sign. So this will be, it's clear now, I think so. Okay, it will be 2x equal 44 divided by 2 divided by 2, x equal 22. Okay, so he asks me about x or measure of g, measure of g. So 22, this one, plus 44. What did I do? I replaced or substitute instead of x, 22, the value I got here. So it will be 66 degrees. Here, what about this? He asks me also here, can you see this? To get angle, to get here angle H, angle H. How can I get it? I have this 48 degrees. Okay, so this is 48, and I have isosceles triangle. This side is congruent to this side. Therefore, this angle is congruent to this angle. Therefore, I have here, let this x and this x also, because they are the same. So x plus 48 equal 180, goes to the next side. 2x equal 132 divided by 2 divided by 2, x equals 66 degree. And what about this one? I have this one. We have two here sides are congruent. Therefore, we have here two base angles are congruent. We have 6y and here this one. So the sum of measure, so this angle is congruent to this angle. Remember? Yeah. This angle is given by what? Let's see together. Yes. There is here the angle, it's 8y minus 16, and the other angle 6y. So they are congruent or equal. Okay, then we solve in this like the other example, the previous example. So we say here 2y, because here 8y, I want to show you 8y minus 6y equal 16 goes to the other side with positive 16. So this is 2y equal positive 16 divided 2 divided 2, y equal 8. Okay, okay. When I have y equal 8, he asks me about y equal y. No, measure of angle n. So n here is 6y. 6 multiply y here gives me, as you see, 48 degrees. Easy? Okay. And here, this is what? This is equilateral equiangular. Okay, equilateral equiangular. If you have equilateral triangle, therefore you have equiangular. What's equiangular? The three angles are congruent. Measure of angle A congruent, measure of angle B congruent to measure of angle C. Okay, so if a triangle is equiangular, then it's equilateral, the converse of the theory. Okay, so this is the converse of the theory. Here, this one, when we have here equilateral triangle, okay, he asks me here about find the value of x, and I have here, as you see in the triangle, the three sides are congruent. Three sides are congruent. This means what? This means that we have three angles are congruent. Equilateral triangle, so it's equiangular. Therefore, so I have here this angle is equal to this angle is equal to this angle. Let this be x and x as we are used to do, and we have here 2x plus 32. So 2x plus 32 equal, okay, equal what here? If we have equal angle, also we have another thing I have to tell you. Remember, what does it mean equiangular triangle? That we have here equal angles, right? Okay, the total measure of angles is 180. So 180 divided three angles, three equal angles, gives you what? 60 degree. So you have here 60, 60, and 60. So it's very easy now to solve it. So we have here 60, 60, 60. We don't have to solve for equations. So we have this 60. So this equation is exactly 60, right? So 2x plus 32 equals 60. 32 goes to the other side by negative. So we have 2x equal 60 minus 32. So it gives you here 2x equal 28. So just x equal 14. Okay, and about this one I have here. Okay, here is a triangle, angular triangle. Therefore, the three sides are, yeah, congruent. So, and he gives me the sides here with equations, with expressions. So it's very easy. 5y minus 6, it's the same as or equal to 4y plus 12. So how can I solve it? Okay, 4y goes with negative. So we have 5y minus 4y equal 12, okay, plus 6, 18, and y, so y equal 18, right? Okay, it's easy. And he asks me about the value of y. Okay, then this one, I want you to practice this example, okay, or exercise, and this other one. Okay, guys, thank you for listening. If you have any question, please send me on Google Classroom. Bye bye.